Hey y'all, so I have a face mask on. It is currently midnight. I look disgusting, but I am editing my video and I realized I did not make an intro or an outro. So here I go. For this week's video, I decided to kind of film me getting ready for New Year's Eve, and I kind of like talked a reflection on this year and what I'm kind of looking for next year. Just kind of a little chat, get ready with me while I do my makeup. Hope you guys enjoy it and had a safe and happy new year. So before I start getting ready, before I start getting my hair and makeup done, I am kind of just pampering myself a little bit. I took a bath with this aromatherapy comfort body wash from Bath and Body Works. I am currently wearing a coconut face mask from Sephora to kind of just nourish and brighten up my skin before I do my makeup look, so I don't start 2019 off on the wrong skin foot, if that made any sense. I honestly think this is the scariest I've ever looked. I hate these sheet masks. I absolutely love them, but I hate how I look with them. I look honestly terrifying, but gotta do what you gotta do for some good skin. So I'm almost ready to do my makeup. So I've kind of already gotten my foundation and concealer and eyebrows and stuff done, but I'm gonna kind of show you guys what I use. I use the Tarte Shape Tape Matte Foundation for my face, and then I use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer for all the problem areas, and then I use the Revlon Luxury Baking Powder for the powder. For my brows, I use Tarte Busy Gal Brow Gel. Love this stuff. I love Tarte, as you can see. So next, I'm going to do my eyes. I'm using, as my base kind of color, I'm using the Ulta Beauty Metallic set, and I'm using the, it's kind of dirty, but oh well, I'm using the Vegas, the hot pink color. I'm going to do that first. And while I do that, I'm gonna kind of chat. Tonight is actually New Year's Eve, and I am a huge fan of New Year's Eve because the idea of, you know, just kind of being able to like start fresh, like go into a new year, like have fun with your friends for one night, like be surrounded by people who you know that you're going to spend your next year with, like that's always a must for me. I never like to spend my New Year's like with just people, you know, just like at a random like party kind of thing. I like to be with all of my closest friends, the people that I know that I will have with me through the next year, because I don't want to start the new year off with a bunch of people that won't be with me through the year. So I'm really excited for tonight. I'm really excited to start fresh in 2019. 2018 was kind of a year of, kind of learned a lot about myself and about where I want to be, where I am, what's important to me, like who I am. You know, like you kind of, I mean, you learn, of course, different things every year about yourself, but I feel like this year I learned a ton about myself and about just kind of life in general. You know, we all go through different experiences, and that teaches us a bunch. But this year I felt like I have learned the most throughout like all my years. And I'm at like such a good place in my life right now. Like I could not be happier. And that's such a good thing, like going into a new year, like being so happy with where you are. Like I'm really honestly so excited for 2019. Putting some glitter primer on right now. I'm using the NYX glitter primer on my eyes because I'm about to put some hot pink glitter on my lids. As you know, I gotta be all extra. And that's another reason why I'm like such a huge fan of New Year's Eve, because I love glitter and it gives you an excuse to like go crazy for one night with the glitter, you know? Like no one's gonna judge you because New Year's Eve glitter. Not that I don't go crazy with the glitter like at all times, but it's nice on New Year's Eve. I'm using the Glitter for Breakfast palette. It is beautiful. Look at that. Like, it's honestly so pretty. I absolutely love it. I'm going to be using this color, the hot pink, and then the blue. for my eyes for today because it matches my skirt perfectly. I'm so excited. Yeah, so I'm just putting that on my lid. But yeah, like as I was saying, like the idea of just starting fresh is just such a beautiful feeling of like making goals for yourself. I definitely am a kind of person who makes goals for myself every year on New Year's, and I try to follow them as much as possible. Of course, I mean, we're all human. We don't always follow those goals, but I try to as much as possible. This year I'm definitely planning on, or I guess next year because it's still 2018, but I mean, I guess by the time I post this it will be 2019. But for 2019 I'm definitely planning on spending more money on experiences instead of material items, because I'm someone who loves to shop, loves to have clothing, have makeup. You know, I mean, I'm a girl. I love that kind of stuff, but I do realize that at the end of the day, it's not going to be that stuff that matters. It's going to be the experiences that I have. And so it's going to be really important for me this year to make sure that I spend more of my money on the experiences, on vacations, on concerts and stuff, instead of on material items. And I am making it a goal to like have more experiences this year, like have more, you know, life's so short. We've got to have fun while we're still young, while we can. I'm turning 21 this year. I'm making it my goal for it to be like possibly one of the best years of my life. I'm really excited. I mean, I know you can't say this is going to be the best year of my life because you never know what's going to happen, but I'm honestly so excited for it to come because I've made all these goals for myself and I'm planning on trying to follow them. I really want to work on being more productive with my time. You know, we all get lazy, we all kind of slack off on things, and I want to feel like I am accomplishing a lot this year, you know? I want to feel like I am living the way I want to live. I'm doing things that I've always wanted to do. I'm accomplishing things that are just making me a better person, and I think that that's really important to kind of realize when you are growing up. Realize what it is that makes you feel like you're being a better person, makes you feel like you are accomplishing things, and to try to work on focusing on that. There's a lot of things, of course, that I want to do. I'm a dreamer. I mean, aren't we all? I'm also a klutz. But there's a lot of things that I really want to do. And, you know, you get scared and you get lazy and you get kind of intimidated when you are thinking about something that you want, especially if it's like a bigger kind of dream, a bigger goal. And I think that it's very important to put all that aside and just do what makes you happy, do what you want to do, because life is really short, and in the end you will regret the times that you didn't take the chance, you didn't try for your dream, you know, like you will, as cheesy as it sounds, like you will regret that. And I think that that's really important to realize, that you need to try while you can. You need to work towards it because it's not just gonna come to you. Everything requires hard work, and that's definitely what I want to work on this year, is working towards those goals that I want and not just sitting around just wishing for them. Of course, want this year to be spent with people around me who have my best interests, who love me, who I know will be there for as long as time wants us to be, you know, wants us to be in each other's lives. think that's another really important thing. You've got to realize who has your best interest in mind at some point and kind of put everyone aside who doesn't. Because if you surround yourself with people who have your best interest in mind, then you are more likely to succeed. You're more likely to be who you want to be, to love yourself, because you have people around who love you and are giving up positive vibes. And I think that's really important, and that's another huge goal for me this year. And I think, 2018 was the year of realizing things. It was the year of learning things. It was the year of course, even like losing people who you thought would be in your life forever. If they didn't have, like, if you knew that, like, it was either toxic, if they didn't have your best interest in mind, or if you just simply, neither of you really wanted to put in the effort, like, as awful as that sounds, I think it's really important to leave all that in 2018 and to go into the new year fresh, surrounded by people who have my best interest in mind, who I have their best interest, who we can help grow instead of tearing down. 2018 for me was not only just the year of growing and learning things, it was also the year of accomplishment. I graduated college, got my associate's degree, I passed the cosmetology state board, got my cosmetology license, I found a job that I really love, I'm happy with. I am a sales lead there, so I'm doing things. Yeah, I'm really happy with how everything's turning out. I feel really accomplished this year. Only was this year like full of like, I felt like accomplishments, but also like I had a ton of great experiences. I went to about 8 concerts this year, I think. I'm a concert girl. I love concerts. That's where I'm found most of the time in the summer. I saw Lorde in April. Then I saw Harry in June, and that was probably my favorite part of this year, was the Harry Styles concert. I'm the biggest One Direction fan. I'm such a big One Direction fan. I love them so much. Such a constant in my life since I want to say 12 years old, and I love them. It's just such a happy place for me to just be at one of their concerts and to see Harry on his solo tour. Thriving was such a wonderful experience. I also saw Niall. I saw Niall and Five Sauce in the same arena 2 days apart, and I saw Niall. Okay, so back in 2014, I want to say, I saw One Direction on the Where We Are tour. And I almost said Meet You There tour. I saw One Direction on the Where We Are tour. And Five Sauce opened for them. And it was at the PNC Arena in Charlotte. And then actually this summer, and I've seen Five Sauce 3 times at that same arena. I saw them for the Rock Out With Your Socks Out tour at the PNC Arena. And then I saw them for Sounds Live Feels Live at the PNC Arena. And then this year, I actually saw them again at the PNC Arena in the summer. And then I saw Niall 2 days after that at the same arena, and that was the arena where I saw One Direction. So it was really special to me to see Five Sauce in that arena again, of course, for the 4th time. And then it was also really special to me to see Niall in the same arena where I saw One Direction at so many years ago. And to have him sing One Direction songs, like, it made me, like, feel things. It was wonderful. I also went to Warped Tour, which I had been wanting to go to forever, and I don't know why I've never gone. And I wanted to go since high school. And I finally made it to Warped Tour this year, and of course it was, like, their last, like, worldwide Warped Tour. And it was wonderful. Mayday Parade was there, and you know me, you know I'm a huge Mayday Parade fan, one of my favorite bands. I actually ended up meeting them at Warped Tour. That was such an experience. I'm the worst meeting my faves. I didn't say anything. I walked up, I said thank you, and they were like, hey, and I was like, thank you, and it's like, that's all I said to Mayday Parade. It was honestly so embarrassing, but it was such a great experience. Like, I loved meeting them. they seem so nice for like the 5 seconds that I stood by them. They seem so nice. Simple Plan was there, which was just a dream. I don't know, like, that felt so crazy to like see Simple Plan live, because I mean, growing up, like, of course, like, Simple Plan is such a big part in all of our childhoods, because their music, I feel like, is in like every movie growing up, and I love Simple Plan. So seeing Simple Plan live was crazy. Let's see, who else was there? State Champs, Issues, and Tonight Alive, which I saw actually all 3 of them open up for All Time Low, so it was good to see them again. They were all wonderful. We actually didn't see all of Tonight Alive's set, but we saw a lot of it. It was really good. I saw the Main. I love the Main. That was really great to see, because I wanted to see the Main when they actually toured with Mayday Parade, but I didn't end up going. But, so it was really good to see them. With Confidence, I absolutely loved With Confidence, and their set was, it wasn't like a covered area, and it was pouring down rain, and they sang Voldemort, and that was so pretty, because we were all like standing there, and they're like, despite the weather, it gets better, you know, and it was like raining, and it was such like, I mean, it was such a good like metaphor for that song, like hearing that song in the rain. That was beautiful. And I loved With Confidence set so much that I actually ended up seeing them again later this year, just like last month in Atlanta with Danny. That was such a good concert. We actually went up on stage with the opening act and danced, even though I can't dance to save my life. They said, who wants to come up on stage? And of course, like, me being like a crackhead, raised my hand. And I was like, I can't dance, but we will come up on stage. Like, I volunteered me and Danny to go up on stage. He probably hates me for that. But, that was really fun. Okay, so right now I'm just I put some highlight on. I don't know where I ended up putting it. I put some highlight on. I used the NYX Born to Glow. But now I'm just adding some of this Ulta Beauty Glitter Tears to my, highlighted areas to make it more glittery, because, you know, it's New Year's Eve. I want all the glitter I can possibly get, and to make it like shine more. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I also saw this year, I saw Taylor Swift, and if you know me, you know how big of a Taylor Swift fan I am. She's been my favorite since 4th grade. So seeing her, it was only my 2nd time seeing her, actually, surprisingly. But for other concerts I've been to, I've only seen her one other time than this year, and she's my favorite ever, but it just hasn't worked out ever. And I went with my friends Olivia and Bonnie, and we actually also, the previous year, 2017, it was definitely my best part of 2017, we went to New York, and we went to her Rhode Island house around 4th of July, because that was her, that was where she did her 4th of July party, and we were just saying, like, we didn't really expect her to have one, because she was kind of in, like, hiding at that point, you know, but we kind of went just in case she was there, you know, wanted to spend 4th of July at her Rhode Island house. So we spent it on the beach outside of there. We went like 3 days without, like, barely eating, drinking. We were so sunburned. It was crazy. Her dad came out and gave us guitar picks. That was really cool. We were on BuzzFeed for it, which was also really cool, because we were like, what if Taylor saw this? So we actually call ourselves the 3 Random Girls now, because that's what the BuzzFeed article called us. They said, like, 3 random girls outside of Taylor Swift's house, and that was really cool. I actually have a rock from her house right here, but well, it wasn't from her house, it was from, like, the beach outside of her house, but, you know, so that was really cool. We did that the previous year, so to all see Taylor Swift together was really fun. We actually made signs with our BuzzFeed article on it and stuff. Let's take in the signs that we made, because they were too big. We were really upset because we spent forever working on those signs, but I mean, it was whatever. So that was really fun to see her with them. Definitely one of the best concerts of my entire life. It doesn't beat the Speak Now tour. When I saw her when I was 13 years old, was her best concert tour ever. But Reputation was a close second. Like, it was so good. I spent the 4th of July this year in Key Largo with my family. That was really fun. We swam with dolphins, which I've never done, and I was kind of hesitant to do because I'm not like huge on animals, but it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad I did it, and that's kind of what I want to do this coming year, 2019, is just kind of make more memories like that, do more things that I didn't think I wanted to do, or that kind of stuff. But that was a really fun vacation. We went snorkeling, which I've never done. We stayed in like this really pretty resort in Key Largo, and we kind of kayaked outside. We jet skied. It was really fun. It was a really great way to spend the 4th of July, especially after coming from the previous year spending it at Taylor Swift's house, basically. Like, it was a pretty nice way to spend it. Yeah, so this year, it's been a good year. 2018's been a really good year, but it's almost a wrap on it. This, Kylie Cosmetics, this is one of the mini ones. It's called Sprinkle. It came in the birthday pack. 2018 was actually a really good year, and I'm planning on making 2019 even better, so I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited for a fresh start, you know. Another year. You know, 2018 was a year of learning, but 2019 is going to be the year of thriving. I'm ready. I'm so ready for this year. But I'm about to go ahead and do my hair. I gotta put my extensions in. I think I'm gonna straighten it for tonight. I'm not really sure. Everyone has a lovely and safe New Year's Eve, and 2019 brings you everything that you could ever wish for.